just brunch before the game. He was like, I hope this happens.
So one thing I would really like to see is they play hard tonight in this All-Star game. I think it's very important.
Sure.
When you have the best players in the world together, you've got to compete.
Right.
And you've got to play hard.
Right.
And you got to show the fans how good they really are.
397 points later, it did not happen with the NBA All-Star game.
Nope. And honestly, Freddie, for me, it's kind of tough because I played a professional sport, and I like to compete at everything, whether it's football, taking the trash out. Damn it, I want to wash the dishes to the best of my abilities. I want to compete. So for those guys and so many phenomenal players to be amongst one another, and guys don't have that mindset, it kind of bothers me. But it leads to me to say this. I don't think we're ever going to have...
días que Jesús pasó en el desierto, en el texto de Marcos que escuchamos el día de ayer. Como Marcos es uno del Evangelio que se estudió y es muy escueto, ya que tanto Mateo como Lucas, que se basan en el Evangelio de Marcos para escribir sus propios evangelios, amplían más los contenidos que Marcos nos presenta. Y Marcos no habla precisamente de diferentes tentaciones. Cuento de información, pero da una información básica e importante, sobre todo para comprender este tiempo de gracia que estamos iniciando. 40 días que el Señor pasó en el desierto orando, haciendo ayunos.
At an all-star game. Now, if you don't want to do both, then like you said, either don't be there or sit your behind on the bench. But the next time I hear a player, let's say they've never made an all-star team before, give that a pass. But if you made an all-star team before, and let's say you get snubbed, and you complain about it, and you convince me with that. If you're Anthony or with anybody else, I don't want to hear any of your sob stories ever again based on what he just said. And I'm not saying that's a blanket statement that he made for every NBA All-Star. But you should not be a part of something that looks like that. I don't know what fun he has. Maybe his definition of fun is clearly not my kind of idea of fun. But even Adam Silver, NBA commissioner, he didn't find anything fun about last night's game that had a combined 397 points.
And to the Eastern Conference All-Stars, they scored the most points. Well, congratulations. Giannis, your team, this trophy is yours.
Sounded so completely disgusting.
We're talking about the winning team in the East scoring 211 points. But Freddie, the losing team in the Western Conference scored 186. That's still bad.
I agree.
397 points combined. You talk about the lack of defensive effort. And just like I mentioned earlier, man, the competitive nature has to be there. It really, really does. And these guys, a lot I hear people talk about, well, what if they go out there and get hurt? Well, what about a game before they get to the All-Star game, or the game after they're done with the All-Star game? What if they go out there and get hurt? What if they get hurt like Klay Thompson did in the summertime before the season even starts?
Right.
They hoop. That's what they do.
Yeah, exactly.
They hoop, man. They play ball. That's what they do. So why is that even a mindset? It's nothing to go out there and put on a show for the people for one Sunday night. It's nothing to do that. Your job is to hoop.
Exactly, especially when, and then you can bring finances into what you want. Even enough finances are not going to make guys in this day and age want to play hard in something that they don't regard as a competition when it comes to the All-Star game. That's just the mentality that has been part of the All-Star game the last 10 years, in my opinion. Harry Doug with Freddie coming together. Freddie, Harry, ESPN Radio, your thoughts on the All-Star game. How would you fix it? Leave it alone. What you think? Let us know at 888-SAY-ESPN, 888-729-3776. asked me, isn't the All-Star game on? I said, mm-hmm. She goes, are you going to watch it? I said, I'm not mentioning equalizer for the NBA All-Star game. Queen Latifah and me were together, taking on the final five of the world, making sure she saved us from those terrorists across the seas, especially when it's a TV show. I was watching Queen Latifah and the Equalizer and the new show Tracker because I knew exactly what that All-Star game was going to look like. And as somebody who grew up watching Larry Bird and Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal and Patrick Ewing and Dr. J, I knew it as far as that was going to be. I'm not devoting my eyes to that. I know I'm going to get more entertainment value when I got Robin McCall protecting us from those dastardly terrorist people trying to take over this country on the Equalizer. And then when I hear Anthony Edwards really out there say, for me, it's an all-star game, I won't ever look at it super competitive. It's been like this, Harry, for about the last 10 years or so.
Well, I'll tell you one thing I did enjoy when you had the little fire between Benedict Mathurin and also Jaden Ivey. See, that's what I like. I like competition. I like for these guys to be going at each other, talking a little smack, getting each other's face a little bit. Because the way Michael Jordan used to view it, hey, man, let me see how, some of these guys I may end up playing. What can I pick up from these guys?
Right.
What competitive advantage can I get from these guys, not only in this All-Star game, but as we move forward through the season, because I know we're going to make it to where we need to make it. And what if I got a matchup with one of these guys in the Eastern Conference playoffs and also when I get to the NBA Finals? So you got to use all these things, man, to your advantage.
Right.
But that's what competitors do. Not saying these guys aren't competitors, but when I have the best amongst me, I want to put on my best performance, my best showing. Let them know that, hey, I'm the top alpha dog in here, and everybody gonna understand it and appreciate it as well. That's how you gotta be, man.
Yeah, well, not in this day and age. I know what it is. I know what it ain't. And right now, the NBA All-Star game, that's been an ain't for a long, long time. Cody, Missouri, he's got something to say about this at 888, say ESPN, 888-729-3776. Cody, what you got, my friend?
All right, I got two things. The first one being, I kind of get it. These guys, they didn't want to go out there and potentially get hurt in a game that they feel. I understand a lot of the, I won't say older, but there ain't another word for it, but older folks remember that Golden made the All-Star game, if that's gone, it's probably not coming back.
Yep.
Second thing, make it an occasion a little bit more different. Mic up the players. Let's have it in an exotic location. Could you imagine playing in another country, playing in a street ball court somewhere, a random high school gym? I don't know. Do something exciting that isn't just the best players playing a meaningless game against each other, because we've seen it boring, yawn. Try something new. Also, just throwing this out there, maybe don't have it in the middle of the season. Maybe have an All-Star game at the beginning of the season, at the end of the season. Another country. Take it to Africa. Take it to Europe. Take it to Asia. Go somewhere new. Do something exciting.